If you thought Republicans freaking out about Barack Obama's tan suit was bad, well, get ready for this, because now the latest outrage among the right with regard to Joe Biden is the fact that he wears aviator sunglasses. And according to Mercedes Schlapp, author, Republican pundit, and the wife of Matt Schlapp, the chairman of the CPAC group, Biden wears those aviators as a bit of propaganda to show that he's a real tough guy wearing sunglasses that you can go and buy pretty much anywhere at this point. Here is what Mercedes Schlapp had to say this past weekend on Steve Bannon's podcast. First, don't listen to the mainstream media, because what they're trying to do is sell the propaganda that the Democrats are on the rise again. You'd know that when you see Joe Biden put on his aviator sunglasses and they give him this look of strength. And it's such a lie, and it's so critical to just not let that get you down. Yeah, I know how depressed I always get when I see Biden put on his sunglasses. Like, oh no, he's so strong now because the sun is not hurting his eyes as much. There have been memes with President Biden wearing those aviators for well over a decade, actually. Long before he ran for president this most recent time, during the Obama administration. Hell, back when he was running for president in 2008. The guy wears aviator sunglasses, as do millions of other people in this country. And it's not because they think, oh, I put these on, suddenly I'm Hercules, I'm the biggest manly man to ever live. It's because they like them. It's because maybe they didn't like any of the other glasses that were available, and they said, well, these aviators, kind of neutral, whatever, I'll go with it. Maybe they saw Top Gun one too many times and said, oh yeah, that's for me. Whatever it is, they're sunglasses, not tools of propaganda. But you want to talk about propaganda, let's talk about propaganda here, Mercedes. Because as I mentioned, your husband is the chairman of CPAC. You know what happened at the 2021 CPAC? And actually the year before that as well? They wheeled out, I think, attendees and vendors, not necessarily the organizers, but they wheeled out a golden statue of Donald Trump. Okay? At your husband's event, for 2 years in a row, there was a golden statue of Donald Trump. You have cartoonists, people like Ben Garrison, that always portray Trump as this muscle-bound hunk. Y'all sell t-shirts, not necessarily you, but people on the right sell t-shirts of Donald Trump's face superimposed over Rambo, muscles bulging out of his shirt, like he's the biggest tough guy on the planet. There's been memes of him as Superman. Y'all are trying to pretend that he's not an overweight, balding loser that uses bronzer on his skin because he's so vain. Although I will admit in recent pictures, if you've noticed, he's actually stopped doing that because he looks sickly pale. But either way, y'all are the ones living in this alternative reality where, again, you take this fat, balding guy, and I can say those things because, I got them both too, but I'm not shy about it. I embrace it. I understand it's probably not the coolest thing in the world, but y'all are trying to turn Trump into something that he's not. That's propaganda. The pictures you put out as a party are propaganda. President Biden putting on a pair of sunglasses? Not propaganda. Certainly not something to get outraged about either. But when you're dealing with Republican snowflakes, everything offends them. I know what a lot of you out there are thinking. You're thinking, wouldn't it be amazing if you could wear the Ring of Fire logo across your chest? Well, now you can. Just head on over to our Teespring page to find some awesome merch we're offering for our viewers. We have more designs that are going to be added in the near future, so just follow the link in the description or take a peek at the shelf of merchandise under this video. Thanks for watching.